watched it and
The
then...
phone rang.
Right, and then this voice said...
That you would die in 7 days.
Okay, that's getting...
Extremely annoying.
I can feel the left earbud moving. And the right one is too, but it's a little more secure in my ear. I honestly don't know how much more recording I'm going to do, either voiceover or in-game. I'm tired of, I'm not tired of doing voiceover, it's just that it's harder for me to do because I'm more self-conscious when I'm doing voiceover. I'm thinking about what I'm saying instead of just talking. And when I'm playing a game, I'm more focused on the game, so it's whatever babbling I'm doing is, it's not, I don't know, I just, it's easier. I just feel more natural because I'm responding and reacting to the game as opposed to, you know, trying to be funny and entertaining, which I know, I keep saying this, but I know I'm not. I'm back on my battle buds, my Turtle Beach battle buds, because they're the only thing that I have now where I can hear. And the problem is I don't like the way it makes my voice sound. And not only that, but my ears are still sore from the last time that I used them. You know, it's not like they stay in my ear or ears for a short period of time and then I have to adjust them. It's a constant readjusting. I mean, even now, I want to reach up and move them. Because they're starting to reach that point of they feel like they're going to fall out. But every time I reach up, like I'm doing now, to adjust the earbud and try to get it back in a little more secure, which I just have not really been able to do all that well, then it changes the position of the mic. So my voice is fading in and out. You know, sometimes it's louder, sometimes it's quieter, depending on where the mic ends up after I've adjusted the earbud. This is just such a pain in the ass. And I feel like, yeah, not only am I not enjoying it, but it makes my content even more, I don't know, not all that great. It's not that great to begin with, but, you know, I'm aware of that it's just not consistent. I used to think about, you know, well, there was a period where I went through after finding out that I do like, you know, making videos, that I thought, gee, it would be really nice to have a normal setup, like, you know, most normal YouTube people do, gamers and, you know, just content providers in general. And you know, for gamers, they tend to go through their computer, their laptop, or you know, whatever computer that they're using. I guess even if it's a gaming rig, they go through that. They have a separate mic. You know, they may listen with earbuds or a headset, but they do their voice recording on a separate mic. They use capture cards. They have really, really nice setups. So when they sit down to do recording, everything is already there, and their voice is always consistent and pleasant. It's always the same volume because they don't, you know, have to keep adjusting anything. And that's not where I am, and that's not where I have been. And I just feel like it would be so ridiculous for me to invest in that kind of a setup, because I upload so randomly, and I basically do this kind of bullshit. I've tried doing a full LP with Sekiro. I got 2 videos in, and I just realized that's just not me. I tend to feel better doing just, you know, random uploads of things that, you know, I want to, I don't know, to put on my channel, thinking maybe somebody will find it passable or bearable. So, I don't know. Anyway, this is the last time I'm going to bring this up. I'm either going to, you know, stay with my earbuds and hope it sounds decent, and, you know, and do that until I can get something else. I'm still looking at headsets. I have one in mind that somebody suggested to me that I'm kind of thinking it's what I'm going to get, but until I do, again, I start to say I'm either going to use my earbuds and hope they're pleasant enough to listen to for anybody that finds the videos, or just play and not do any recording, because I'm just not in the mood to do voiceovers at this point. So again, this is the last time I'm going to bring this up, and maybe that's why I'm saying way too much about it, because I don't want to have to do it again. So I'm going back to, oh jeez, wrong button. I'm going back to where the shopkeeper is, where I left off. And travel, yes. Last checkpoint. It should be back at the shopkeeper, because that's where I quit the game. Here I am, back here. Whoop, wrong way. Oh, jeez. I'll pretend that didn't happen.
Okay, this is it.
She's right, this is it. I have seen what happens when you put the control rod in this hunk of metal. Yeah, I'm not looking forward to this. So, I know it's going to mean a lot of dying. Come on.
Oh shit!
Yeah. Oh shit. Come on, move. Oh, you know, I forgot to. I wanted to take out the. You know, I'm already off to a bad start. I meant to take out the. Can't even think straight. The beam rifle, and I completely forgot. See, this is gonna be a real bitch for me. I have to concentrate. I'm trying. This is where I have trouble. Is trying to do to be funny and entertaining, and also play a game where I don't die over and over again.
I'm in trouble.
Yeah, no shit. I know I'm going to die and have to redo this. So, yeah, there I go. I'm dead. Surprise! Shit. I don't know whether the oh god, whether or not the beam rifle would be better for this. Wonder if I can. Ah, shit. I should have taken it out. Yeah, I've got to get my head together. I've been distracted today, and I've got a lot I'm thinking about besides the game, which I shouldn't be doing. I'm going to try this. It doesn't do as much damage as the shotgun, but it might work better, maybe, I hope. I'm not going to worry with putting the mod on it. I'm just going to try it out and see if I can do any better with it. Come on, dude.
Okay, this is it.
Hunka hunka, I mean love. Yeah, you have to get the yeah, how do it's destroying these, and because if you don't destroy them, they're going to keep shooting at you while he's shooting at you, and yeah, it's this is really going to be I'm really split on this game. It's one of the few games I've ever played where I've been that divided in my feelings about it. You know, where I like so much of it, but other parts of it I just... I don't want to say that I hate them, but I have great dislike for them. And that's putting it mildly. And her rolls are just great, you know. I mean, I cover such a long distance when I roll that... I mean, I can roll better than that. I could get down on the ground right now and roll faster than that.
This ain't good.
No, you're right. It's not good. I mean, it's... I know initially when the game launched, you could connect with other people, and you know, if I had been staying with the game from the time that I got it, because I did get it at launch, then I maybe could have gotten help, sucked somebody into my misery and had them help me fight this boss. But at this point,
Okay.
I doubt that many
this is
people are
it.
still playing it. I wish I drank or did drugs. I'd get really, really stoned, wasted, or whatever, at times like this, and that, and just get through the game that way. But I don't drink or smoke or do drugs. Like I've said before, I swear a lot, and I do chocolate. Oh God. The weapons I have just, I just don't see any weapon I have helping me out in a fight like this. The SMG, being the fastest firing gun seems logical, but I don't know.
Here they come.
And I really don't have any other areas to go to. Unless I decide to re-roll. And I don't want to do that. Great. Come on. I am not one of those gamers that's so proud that I can't go online. Jeez,
This ain't good.
Really? What makes you think that? Dumbass. I'm not the type of gamer that's so proud that I won't go online and find a way to beat a boss. If I get stuck long enough. And I have a feeling that's what's going to happen with this one. I just, maybe there's some way that I can avoid him. Obviously I can't get my character to move faster. So I don't know. And again, it's my weapons. They're doing as much damage as they're going to do, and I can't upgrade them because I don't have any of the, I think it's galvanized iron to do the upgrading. So I'm stuck. I'm stuck with the character that I have at this point. The level of my character and my weapons is just, this is it. And I did change out mods and rings, and that's how I managed to beat Ray's. Because I did have on different rings and mods when I fought him. I mean, I did the last time I fought him and beat him. I'm gonna do this. I'll most likely end up cutting a lot of it out because I know I'm going to die a lot. But eventually I am going to kill this fucking son of a bitch, and whatever I leave in, if I do upload the video of it, or for it, I don't know. I'll have to see how long it takes me. Besides swearing, I should be doing chocolate.
Okay.
I'm a chocoholic. I basically am a sugarholic, but chocolate is my fave as far as sweet things go. I do swear a lot, and if I let myself go, I mean, I'm really... A lot of the, not a lot, but several of the YouTubers I follow, the gamers that I follow, swear more than I do. Well, maybe not more, but just as much. But there are certain words that I tend not to want to say when I'm doing my recordings. But I am, I get pretty pretty fucking close. Oh, shit. I have no idea how long I'm going to go before I end up looking for help. This is the first game. Oh, oh my God! What are you doing? Oh, jeez. Yeah. Well,
I'm in trouble.
I'm sure he appreciated it. Oh, I'm sure he appreciated the gesture. Ah. Part of the problem is the earbud. My left earbud it's moved just enough where it's really annoying. And I know if I move it, if I adjust it, it's going to change the mic position, and I think, fuck it, why should I care? What fucking difference does it make if my voice is, when I get rattled, I trip over my own tongue. It doesn't matter. My voice is going to be annoying no matter what I do. So maybe it's better if it's not quite so loud. So maybe I don't think I should worry about adjusting it if it moves it farther away from my mouth, my pie hole. But that's where I am right now. I'm basically doing this fight with this earbud that's like, it's still there, but it's right kind of at the edge of my ear. And my first instinct is to reach up and fix it, to push it back further in. But it could make it even worse. That's the problem. Adjusting it sometimes tends to make it even worse. God, I hate these fucking earbuds. Why aren't you rolling? Oh my God. I'm taking a deep breath. And another deep breath. And I'm ready to just quit. I can't get far enough away to heal. Come on, heal. Yeah, this is delightful. This is so much fun, really. It has to be me, right? There's something missing in my gamer psyche that's making this not fun for me. It is. It's me. I know it, right? I'm just a weird gamer who doesn't find this kind of combat enjoyable. You know, I wish I hated the game at this point because I just quit it. But again, it's this love-hate thing that I have going on, where I enjoy the world. I love the idea of this world, and a Souls-like gameplay environment with guns. In theory, for me, this would be a perfect game, but it's the way they've set up the combat with this type of shit, like it was with Raze, and it was with oh gosh, that. The one where the spawning blobby enemies that explode. I can't think of it, of the name of the boss right now. Damn it. Anyway, it was the same thing. You're fighting the spawning enemies, whatever form they take. You're fighting those more than you're fighting the boss, and that's how they make this game hard. This is how they make games like this hard, not just this one, but these types of games in general. And you know, sometimes you have to accept the fact that a particular type of combat or game mechanic is just not for you. And I would like it if she moved a little faster and rolled a little further when she does roll. That would help. It's a combination of things that just... And then once I start getting frustrated, I'm like... I don't like coming off like this when I'm thinking about uploading a video, which I was thinking about uploading another video. I don't mind watching other gamers lose it when they play games that are hard. You're just going to do it. And I don't want to say that it's almost fun to watch them lose their shit. There's something cathartic about it. I mean, if you've played that same game and you know what they're going through, there's a sense of relating to it. And it's this sort of twisted, sick delight that you take in their suffering. It's like, ha 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 ha, fuck you, you know. I went through the same thing. So, you know, but I don't like when I do it. I mean, to a certain point, I'm okay with it, but when I get as frustrated as I'm feeling right now, I don't like myself this way. Initially, I decided I wasn't going to lose my cool. You know, if I got angry, which I knew I would, playing the games that I wanted to upload, I thought I'm not going to swear so much. I'm really not. But I kind of reached the point where I think, you know what? Fuck it. If I want to swear, I'm going to swear. And anybody that doesn't like it, they can just, you know, suck my chocolate. At what point am I going to be able to kill this fucking son of a bitch? I really am so close at this point to going online and finding a YouTube video that might give me a little bit of help with this fucking son of a bitch.
This isn't looking good.
God, you know, not having the lock on is just... You know, I tell myself if I was a really good gamer, I wouldn't need lock on. Needing lock on means I suck, right? You know, I'm being hit, and it's making me, you know, lose my, my line of sight. I have a feeling if I was looking in a mirror right now, my eyes would be bulging out like a cartoon character's, and I would have like bulging veins on the side of my neck, and steam would be coming out of my ears. I am so fucking pissed. You know, it's hard not to think, at least for me, it's hard for me not to think that I suck, that I'm finding this so difficult. When I got to the last boss in Sekiro, and I struggled so much with it, that's the feeling I had. I thought, well, I just suck as a gamer. And then it just suddenly clicked for me, and I went into the fight at one point, and I beat him rather easily. And it felt so good, and I thought, well, maybe I don't suck as badly as I thought I do. Now I'm back at a game like this, and I feel like, no, I suck. I just suck. I mean, you know... just fucking die. I hit the heal button, but it was too... My stress level is so high right now. If I'm playing a game that's hard, but I'm having fun, I'm perfectly okay with that. I had to fight like a, I hate the MF word, I do, I really do. I don't tend to use it. But I really fought like a mother you-know-what to get through Bloodborne and the Souls games and Sekiro and even as much of Neo as I did. But I was having fun. The pain and the angst was worth it because I was getting better and I was having fun. And each time I defeated a really, really hard boss or got through a really, really hard area, it felt so good. With this game, I have not. I had a little less of that in Sekiro initially until something just really did click with me. With this game, I haven't had one moment where I've felt that the frustration was worth the fun, because the truth is I've had moments of fun in this game, but not many, and I'm basically just coming back to it now at this point, especially right now, because I just hate to quit. In games like Bloodborne and the Souls games, they can feel unfair at times, and I think at times they are, in a way. The game mechanics sometimes end up being a little bit wonky, the hitboxes are off, and there are other things that kind of are making the game harder for you. Oh, shut up. But, in games like this, so much of the difficulty comes in a form where you don't move as quickly, and you know what? Just kill me. Just kill me. I mean, you can watch the gameplay, and all of the enemies, or most of them, move just that little bit faster than you do. They cover just that much more ground than you do. There is no animation that your character has in this game where you are able to outdistance the enemies in so many cases. And then when they put you in a small area like this and you're rolling, you can't roll away fast enough. You can't run away fast enough. So you know you're going to get fucking hit. And I don't think that's a legit way to make a game hard. I just don't. This games like Bloodborne and the Souls games, there was skill involved. Your timing was important. You really had to be aware of your surroundings. You had more control over the fucking fights. You had shields in the Souls games. In Bloodborne, you were fast. You could be aggressive. You were able to, if not outpace the enemies you were fighting, you could keep up with them. You could keep just enough distance between them where, it felt comfortable, it felt fair. This isn't. When you have an enemy that is on top of you in one jump or in just a couple of steps, where you have taken several steps, or where you've been running or rolling, and they just in a blink of an eye are on top of you. That doesn't involve skill. I must have a warped gamer brain, because I just don't get it. God, I want to go over and just beat the ever-loving fucking shit out of it. I really feel like I've got lead weights, 50-pound fucking lead weights shoved up my character's ass. That's what it feels like.
Heads up! Come on!
This is like one of those nightmares where you're running down a hallway in slow motion and the hallway just keeps getting longer and longer and you can't get to the end of it. It's like she's moving in molasses. In January, in the cold winter storm. Oh shit! You know, maybe I should try to swear less and start drinking and doing drugs. Maybe that's what I need to do. Is quit the chocolate and the swearing and just start drinking and doing drugs. Maybe that would help. Because right now, chocolate would not help. And I could say, you know, the words that I typically tend not to say, at least during my my gaming.
Oh shit!
And nothing is going to help me at this point. Yeah, that really. Yeah, like I was saying earlier, at least with Rays, you had places to hide where you could get away from the boss and the spawning enemies, at least for short periods. I mean, like, you know, for moments, yes, I know, but this doesn't, this is... God! Oh my God. I've had it. I can't do anymore. The earbud is about ready to fall out. And I'm losing my shit. I really am. So, I don't know what I'm going to do. I may upload this, I may not. I'm really... Fuck.
With quiet, dignity, and grace. Son of a bitch bastard, I'll get you for this!